plays an important part within your disaster recovery plans. If you are unfortunate enough to encounter a disaster within your environment that affects multiple tiers within your on-site infrastructure, it will more likely result in data outage and data loss. So, and you will need to invoke your disaster recovery plans to restore your data via your chosen backup mechanism. So, the sooner your system are operational and readily available to resume services, the better for your businesses and your customers. So now herein lies the problem. Within a traditional data backup solution, the data you need might not be available to you, and this could be due to a variety of reasons. So your backup data might be stored in the same location as your production data, and so the disasters such as fire or flood or worse could have impacted your backup data too. And if using a tape backup method, then the tapes could be faulty due to overuse and the data become unreadable or even lost in transit. Okay, so there may also be a manual activity involved from the tape rotation to tape labeling, which may result in a specific data not being backed up or not being able to find the right data. There are also many other reasons of why the traditional data backup method can be ineffective, such as scalability. As your infrastructure expands, so will your NAS or SAN and tape libraries. This can be a very costly to maintain and implement. So cost implementation and effective backup solution can be a huge upfront capital expenditure cost to many companies. And the data availability, if your data is being stored off site, the retrieval of your data could be impacted. So it's no secret that using cloud storage services can be considerably cheaper as a backup solution that of your own premise solution. But cost aside, the speed in which you can launch an environment within AWS to replicate your on-premises solution with easy access to production backup data. So is of significant value to many organizations. If you had your production environment running locally within your corporate data center whereby your core data was being backed up and stored within AWS, you would not have to worry about scalability. There is almost infinite amount of storage available to you. There would be a no huge upfront cost where you had to buy a specific infrastructure or tape libraries, and your data will be protected by exceptional durability and availability combined. Couple this with strict security measures and you have a cost efficient, highly reliable, durable and secure data backup storage solution. So now let's imagine this production environment in your local data center experienced an outage. You could perform the following steps to quickly recover from the disaster. You could launch an environment with new instances based on your own custom MIs, complete with custom application within a VPC. Then you could create EBS store volume based on your backup data from within AWS and attach these volumes to those instances. You now have your application servers up and running with the latest production data. So couple this with some minor networking component and you could then communicate with other sites you may have running. So to highlight the main points of how cloud-based storage is effective when using disaster recovery, it is a cost efficient, scalable, available and durable, secure, reliable, zero maintenance of hardware required. It's off storage replication and automation is easily configured. It's readily accessible and it's easy to test disaster recovery plans using AWS infrastructure. So coming up next, I want to highlight some of the consideration we are planning a disaster recovery storage solution. Thank you.